Hello there and welcome to another CBS demonstration video. This time I'm going to talk about car heaters. Now you can find our full range as usual in our catalogue, all the sizes, specifications, pictures and prices. But I've selected a few from our range and here they are, and I'm going to tell you about them. This is our part number Heat 5. And it's probably about the simplest heater in our range. It measures about 300mm across, about 150mm high and 150mm front to back. There's no ducting on it, so it's designed as a secondary heater for instance, underneath the back seat of a car or in the back of a van or motorhome. As usual, it's fed from the hot water feed from your engine, and the core on this one is aluminium. And there's the inlet and the outlet. There are two-speed 6-inch fans. There's the wiring harness, and it comes with a rotary switch. There's 5.5 kilowatt output, so it's quite powerful, and it's designed to be mounted to the floor. And you can see on the bottom here there's two little slots. You can screw it down through those slots to the floor of your vehicle. It's very lightweight and easy to install. And this one is our Heat 6. We call it an all-in-one compact heater because it really is pretty much everything you need. It's got two swiveling outlet vents on the front, so you can point these in any direction, rotate them. It's got a fan speed switch with a 3-speed fan on the front, and a temperature valve which regulates the flow of water through the matrix. It's about 300mm front to back, about 230 across, and about 130 top to bottom. And it really is just a case of connecting your two hot water pipes from your engine there and there, and a positive and negative supply to this little plug here. This is designed to be mounted under the dash, probably above the passenger's knees. There's a couple of through holes there and there, 10mm all the way through, so you can mount it on a piece of 10mm studding, make up some simple brackets, and there's plenty of other mounting holes on the top and the bottom. This front plenum actually slides out, so if you wanted to install a couple of demist outlets, you could take this out, make some holes in it and fix a couple of these outlets onto the top of this plenum, and then run some ducting to your demist plenums. It's about 4.3 kilowatts, so it's quite a powerful little unit, and as you can see, very compact. This is another very compact and lightweight unit. This is our Heat 7. It's very simple. Inlet and outlet from the engine hot water. A 4-pin plug here to connect to your 3-speed fan switch. It's got a front vent here which actually slides out. So if you want to, you can make up your own little aluminium panel to slide in there with some bulkhead flanges to take off to vents or demist, whatever you want. It's got a 75mm inlet to the fan here, so you could put a piece of 75mm ducting on it to bring in fresh air from outside the car, or you can just leave it off to recirculate the air inside the cockpit. It's 4.2 kilowatts, it's about 250 wide, about 180 front to back, and only 115 deep. Similar fixing holes to the previous one, to 10mm all the way through, so you can mount it on studs or brackets pretty much anywhere you'd like. This is our Heat 3 5.2 kilowatt compact heater. This one has a double squirrel cage fan with a 3-speed motor, and this one comes with a 4-outlet plenum which you can screw or bond onto the front of the heater. You can open up these outlets, these two maybe for demist, at the base of your screen, these two maybe for footwell or face vents on your dash. Again, it's a multiple mounting holes, so you can make your own brackets and the usual inlet and outlet from the engine feed. As usual, it comes with a 3-speed fan switch and a wiring kit. And this is our Heat 4, and it's the smallest heater in our range, but it's still 3.5 kilowatt output, so it's still quite powerful with a 3-speed fan. And there are 4 55mm outlets. You can take these to demist, face vents, footwell vents, and this one has got a couple of through mounting holes, but it's also got some brass threaded inserts which are M6, so you can make your own brackets and mount the brackets on these inserts. Again, probably above the passenger's knees under the dash. It's got a 75mm inlet flange on the motor, so you can again choose fresh air from the outside of the vehicle or just recirculate the cockpit air. Lovely little heater. This is our Heat 9. Again, very small, compact, with a 3-speed fan. This one just has 2 40mm outlets on the front, which is particularly useful for people that don't really want cockpit heat, but they do want a good demist. So these two can go up to the base of the screen for an efficient demist on a race or rally car. It's very important, if you're mounting these heaters inside the cockpit, to use good quality hoses on the inlet and outlet from your engine, and good quality hose clips to make sure that these hoses are properly fitted to the inlet and outlet. The last thing you want is one of these hoses coming off with boiling water going over the passenger's legs. Here you can see the hot water feed and return on the heater side of our P4 project car. I've used 180 degree silicone hoses and I've gone straight through the side cockpit panel and out down to the engine with good quality hose clips and a water valve, so I can shut off the flow. You don't really need to install a valve on the flow or return side of your heater, because if the fan's not running, you're not getting air going through the heater matrix, so you're not warming up the car. But you may need to put isolation valves on both of them if you want to take the heater out at any time and isolate the flow. If your heater is mounted higher than your engine in the car, you may need to bleed the air out of the heater, and you can use one of these little bleed valves just in the feed or return line. Of course, we also stock everything else you'll need to complete your installation, like these little demist vents that go at the base of your windscreen in different sizes, and this one is directionable. You can rotate it to direct the flow. And face vents for the dashboard, swiveling rectangular ones in left and right hand, little chrome bezel one, close it off completely or open it up, and the same with a little black one, and an eyeball vent, chrome, you can close completely. The final challenge when you're connecting up your heater is installing your demist vents at the base of the screen. Now, if you've chosen a simple rocking vane circular round push-in joint, it's quite easy. Just make a hole and push it in, connect your hose underneath. But you may choose to go for one or more of the little rectangular vents spread along the base of your screen. Easy enough, just cut a little rectangular hole, drop it down in and put some screws in. But what happens underneath? You need to install a plenum, and we stock a range of plenums. A demist plenum is simply a distribution chamber that you bond underneath the slot that you've cut in the top of your dash. This goes on the underside and it connects to your heater through this inlet and your hose here. We stock a range of them in different sizes. This one's for a 38 or 40mm hose. This one's for 50. This is the same 50, but this is a center input and this has an end input. So underneath there you maybe get 2 fixed vents on top of your dash, and this is a longer 38mm one, so again you can maybe get 2 vents on top. And this is an extending one which you can cut to whatever length you like. You can cut this piece, bond that up underneath your dash and connect your hose there. So finally, how do you go about cutting the hole in your plenum? There are 2 or 3 simple ways to do it. You can just simply use a hacksaw and cut the end of the plenum, or you can use a step drill, and to connect the heater to your vents we stock a range of flexible ducting like this 63 and this aluminium, which is flexible and stretchy, and you can just bond these to the outlets of your heater and the inlets of your vents with some polyurethane adhesive or silicone. As an example, here's what we're doing on our P4 project dashtop. We're just using a couple of small rotating vents. Here's the hole, they just push in, and on the underside you'll connect your ducting to your heater. What we could also do is to install 1 or maybe 2 of these strip vents. We cut the slot for the vent, drop it in there, and on the underside we would bond a plenum. Well, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget that all the information is online and in our catalogue, but if there's any other questions you have, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Bye.